Hello? The mic on. Hello? Yeah. I sure do hope it's working. I don't know what I'll do if it's not playing audio or whatever. Hello? Well, I really do hope it's sending out audio. When I said this was a test stream, I was not kidding. I don't know what I'll be doing for this stream. Just that I haven't done. No, I haven't streamed in a really long time. I think when was the last time I streamed? I think it's just I think it's more than a month ago. Well, yeah, there's really nothing much different here. Would have been totally bombastic if it was a VTuber reveal, but it's not. Not. I don't have the commitment, the mindset to do VTubing just yet. God, the computer's so laggy. I haven't worked it on this in a while too. I don't remember where I stopped. Ooh, I checked a bunch of things that you can do and can't do on YouTube apparently. And when I'm working, usually, there's music. I really can't play the music that I want here unless I want to get a copyright strike. And also apparently I have to choose my words rather carefully because swearing can get you a strike also. Oh god, it's so fucking laggy. What happened to my laptop? It wasn't like this before. God, I streamed for 8 hours back then. It wasn't this laggy before. I swear to god. Happened. Anyway, I think I've mentioned on Twitter that I'm not really good at keeping conversations. And also I can't see chat. So anyone is ever actually replying to whatever I'm saying right now, or if anyone is even watching for that matter. There goes a tricycle. Yeah. One of the reasons it took me to so long to stream again isn't that I was so busy that I couldn't stream. No, I have a bunch of free time. Sometimes, most of the time, I squeeze it there, but it's not enough time to like mentally prepare myself for a stream. Even though I don't really talk on streams before, it's just like preparing uh myself that I'll just be sitting here for a really long while, and that with the knowledge that people are watching, will be watching, and yeah. So it's like my working schedule for drawing is just wonk lately. Just if I have I have to tick all the boxes. Just I need to have free time, and my head needs to be in it. My hand needs to be in it. If it's just like one out of one of the two out of order, like I feel like I won't get the best out of my skills. Or like sometimes if I just go doodle, which what I do for most of my OCs. I've never put out uh a fully rendered OC in my style. If you're like really updated in what I do, it's always just fucking sketches. It's always sketches because like the moment I start rendering that, uh I lose all my creativity, and I'll just be very angry at myself. And I don't like being angry. So, yeah. I didn't really answer my. I didn't finish my statement though. Uh, oh, I could have just continued the voiceless stream and the musicless stream. Like, it's really musicless right now. Uh, but with the recent rise of like streaming, not necessarily VTubers, but like kind of the like of that sort, I'd say. There's like a really good increase of quality that I really feel bad for not matching. Uh, I think the neighbors are having a party. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hopefully you don't, because I don't usually stream at this time. I stream earlier. Uh, well, in my time zone, which would be my normal stream time would be in the afternoon. You can see it's like 9 p.m. here. I usually stream at. Usually it's just morning. I start at 11, and somewhere along the lines, but uh sometimes I do it at two or one. And the thing, I don't remember what time I streamed for that 8 hour stream I did. I didn't know it was 8 hours until I like went back and actually checked up on all of my live streams to change the thumbnails. And I was like, I streamed for 8 hours and my Photoshop didn't lag. Like, how did that even happen? Like, what even? And I was just like being really potato on me. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I have like a separate fan open here, just aimed at my laptop so it doesn't overheat and kill whatever I'm doing. Oh, that's also another reason why there hasn't been any speed paints either. Besides the fact that most of my drawings now take me more than a day to finish. Most of the speed paints that I do and upload on YouTube, the ones you see there are usually just made in a few hours in one sitting. They're also the one that has a lot of views. So I guess that's the one that hit with the people um the most. Well, since I'm still considered fairly new to the Utaida community, that's understandable. This YouTube was intended for that at the very beginning of its creation. So good for that, I guess. Uh, or I don't know, maybe OBS is just like really being mean to me. Oh, look at that fur. I fucking love that. So fucking cool. Uh, uh, what else do I have to say? Oh, here's another thing why I don't do a lot of streaming either, because like, why would you guys even watch something just like stagnant drawing that's like not even different from a speed paint, but it's just an elongated version of speed paint. Uh, so I don't know if people are still into that, because when I was younger, I that's how I used to learn digital art when I still didn't have a tablet. So I was like, but now, if I were like to put myself in what I think would be the audience, like, who the fuck would watch this person draw who would be just like real quiet while working? 'Cause, like, that's how I gauge, what is English? That's how I gauge my concentration on things. If I'm very quiet, actually doing that thing that I'm supposed to be doing. Why was it? Oh, okay. Uh-huh. So if I suddenly go quiet, probably thinking while drawing, because like right now I'm just cleaning up lines uh that mostly come to mind. Oh, that's also another reason why I don't do voice calls. I mentioned this on Twitter also, because like some people ask me onto voice calls quite often, and we're close, I'd say. But like I have a feeling that they might take it personally that I don't do voice calls with them, because I always somehow miraculously bring up an excuse not to do it. I just really don't want to be rude. I don't like voice calls unless I'm very, very, very comfortable with you. And same goes for asking people on voice calls. So I'm very shy about that. But if you're one of the few people that I actually voice call with, and I'm very happy to be able to be on voice call with you whenever we do, even though it's just probably me being quiet, laughing, burping, or tablet noises. That's it. I don't. My brain doesn't work properly on voice calls. So yeah, that's also one of the reasons why I don't stream with the mic on. Uh, if anyone remembers, I think on that 8 hour stream I did before, when I was drawing the OCs, I think I had my mic on, but it wasn't on purpose. I didn't know my mic was on until someone on Twitter pointed it out that I was talking. And I was like, oh, holy shit. Because I was like, I was getting dunked with chores then too, so I was like shouting back and forth in my native language, and the things just like not meant to be heard. So I was just like, oh, because I don't touch OBS settings that often. But I do remember I still had no, I don't. The last time I used OBS before that, it was set to a different setting, because I had something at school that required me using OBS. I think it was in journalism class, so I think I didn't I forgot to set back my usual streaming setting to that. And so like the mic was on. Oh, that doesn't make sense. So in the drawing, I mean. So yeah, I immediately turned off the mic, and it was genuinely a mistake. I was like, I'm never streaming again. Like I streamed again shortly after, not shortly. I think it was March. I do commission streams. Ooh, yeah. Also another reason why I haven't streamed a lot because I'm working on commission. But like then again, I do commission streams sometimes, but like I don't finish it on stream because stuff. Uh, most of the recent commissions I've gotten require more than a day to finish because it's in this style that I'm doing right now. I painted one. I mean, even if it was super easy, it usually still takes me uh more than a day. Now I wish I still had uh the capacity to do draw things within a day. Uh, physically, I think I still can. It's just like I get my mental how do I say this? I think it's my mental exhaustion. It's not a physical thing. I guess I'm just like tired of thinking. And I know you don't really no, that doesn't make sense. You don't really need to think that hard while doing stream. You just talk and draw, I guess, Cal. What are you talking about? Oh well, yeah. Sorry, I'm just very paranoid about things. Oh, I always think, even though it's not obvious. It's think, but it's not always the good way of thinking. Makes me sound very dumb sometimes, which I am. To be fair, I am dumb sometimes. Forgot how light works on sleeves. Fucking hell. Wait. Am I planning for this? Oh, okay. God, the lag on the fucking cursor. Oh my god. There you go. Good. Good grief. I need to lighten that up a bit. Huh. What else did I want to talk about? Nothing really. I just what? Okay, so here's the thing. You say, Cal, then why did you start streaming again if you're like always so stressed by it? There's a bunch of excuses, yada yada. It's like I don't know. I just want to do things with people. It's the fucking pandemic, people. Oops, or YouTube. So yeah, it's the pandemic. I haven't had a meaningful physical face-to-face interaction with anyone particularly close to me besides my family and I guess family friends in a very very long time. Not that I had many to begin with anyway, so I guess was streaming uh in my head somehow compensating for that, even though it's still not really physical interaction. And I do get to talk to tie to friends and some friends online, but the feeling of doing something with them, or like I guess in this case in this stream, it's just like the sense of someone being there while you're doing something. And no, it kind of helps. It's not that I'm streaming because of the VTuber craze or like the general streaming case. Like, yeah, sure, it kind of plays a minimal role, but it's not the main role that it plays in my reasoning. Like, yeah, sure, it's cool. But like I told you, streaming is not my forte. So by that reasoning, I not that I don't like streaming. I do like it. Well, yeah. You get what I mean. Not really good with words. Despite being a stupid writer, I'm not good with words. I mean, uh, more of a written person than a verbal person, I guess. Get very awkward. Unless I feel threatened in that case. Like my ego my egotistical persona comes out and get very competitive for no good reason. That's that. Okay. Now let me see if anyone's chatting. Yeet, hi, VZ. Yep, tired of thinking in a fucking mode. Anyway, what do I talk about? What do I talk about? Do I talk about Kaeya? Really not much to say about him. Everyone knows why we like him, right? I don't even play Genshin Impact yet. Look at me making Genshin Impact fan art. And it was Kaeya isn't even my first favorite. He wasn't the one that dragged me into this mess. Wait, where's the reference? I have a reference here. Why isn't it loaded on my Photoshop file? Yeah. I'm just saving stuff. For the process GIF. When you look at it, people like the speed paints more than the process GIF, but like, ugh, doing speed paints eats away my brain cells. Very stressful because while recording I get this ungodly lag, and then after recording I have to, edit that shit out. Like if I'm doing something that I shouldn't show on the speed paint, I have to like manually go through an hour of footage, maybe compressed into like fewer minutes, and scour through it if I have to cut off some parts, and then there's the rendering. Then yeah, and like I said, I don't really draw in a day anymore. I have, if I were to hypothetically speaking, keep doing that on a regular basis for my drawings, I would have like a week's footage in there because I don't draw in one sitting anymore. God. Ugh. Mm, yeah. Okay, what should talk about after this? Okay, so this is a metal thingy. I remember. What is it? It is a metal thingy. Whatever that's for. It's a metal thingy. It's so funny. It's a bunch of metal funky things here. I wouldn't know how to shade this if I didn't do my animation homework early back then. We had a shading practice. I was like, I haven't recalled my shading, as in monochrome and pencils. Like I haven't recalled doing that for studying purposes. Whenever I do these things, I just look up a reference and then try to mimic it. Oh shit, as closely as I can. Which works half of the time. That's why I don't do studies. Because like I'm just confident that it'll look convincing enough, and people won't question it, right, guys? So Yeah, it's just like that post circulating around. Who cares about correct anatomy as long as it looks good? Oh yeah, there's some truth into it, but like, I value my knowledge of anatomy. It's a very valuable thing. I like it. Uh, that like while it does, times don't matter. Like, yeah, sure, don't get too into your head that like in order for a thing to look good, it has to be anatomically correct. No, what I mean is, don't stress too much into the details. Your knowledge of anatomy should come in handy as a guide. Don't let it be the leading force in your thing, cause like, and things like composition and shit. Things have to follow the flow, like with the arms and the things get exaggerated with the what do you call that? The proportions and the what do you call this? Perspective. There you go. Uh, like with the sword thing. This got a bit complicated here at the arm because of his stupid fur thing. Like if you look at my sketch, which I will promptly show. Hold on. This isn't the first sketch. Hold on. This is the first sketch. This is just like my composition idea. He's bald. Uh, and then here's the. God damn it! It's so laggy. Okay, there. He looks a bit like Dillock here, but bear with me. Bear with me. So here. Yeah, the anatomy makes sense because he's naked. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, anatomically it makes sense, but like once you add layers like clothing which obscure the figure, um, shit gets confusing and wonky. So if you think that it looked okay before and then you added something to it, it doesn't look okay now. It's okay to like fix it uh deviating from the anatomy thing. I don't know who am I talking to. It's just like my general opinion. I don't like classist people who think that this is art. This is how you should do it. If you don't do it like this, you're not a fucking artist. What are you, you pretentious little bitch? And I'm just like, stop swearing, Cal. This isn't YouTube. Oh god. Well, yeah, that's literally it. So like, I also like how clean this sketch got from the first one because this isn't how I sketch. I sketch more chaotically than this. I guess it's just a habit I started picking up again once I got accustomed to drawing traditional again because animation our animation homework requires us to do uh traditional more on not yet animations. It's just like studies and stuff, and like we're not allowed to do digital just yet. So like my my skills with the pencil are being honed again and being transferred to digital because as you know, it's hard to have a messy sketch on paper because you'll have to clean it up eventually, and that's just fucking pain. So like what better way than to keep it clean already in the first place. So i think I think that's coming back to me. Mm-hmm. God, I'm thirsty. Oh. Oh. Also, I really like this style that I'm going for. This isn't my usual style, mind you. It looks too soft for me. Like where did the lines go? Usually when I do a painted style, there's still a clear defined line. Or maybe it's just because it's like far away. It's not that of a close up as much of my recent works or something else. I don't know, but it looks good. But in my head, and I just keep saying it's not my style. Maybe I'll add more defined lines once I finish. But for now, I like how the paint how I like how the painterly style goes. It's not my style for some reason. I really love rendering his face. Look at that smug fucking smile. I want to flick it. But yeah, I'm a bit confused with the clothes. What was I doing before I stopped this last week? Uh, I think I was doing the cape thing. Also, I really love how this turned out. Get that sweet armor shading. I didn't use any reference for that. I just remembered my assignment for shading assignment in in animation, and it was just like, hey, we were shading cylinders. This looks like I could apply it to that, and then boom, cylinder. I'm just like, hey, wait. Metal is usually the. I think it's not just for me, but like in general, metal is the hardest to get. Not. I'd like to say realistically, but like, uh, just render in general, I guess, because like, you can render metal in a way that's not hyper realistic, but if you look at it, you know it's metal, right? You get me? So it's one of the things I think people get hard uh complain about the most, which I did too, to be honest. I really hated shading metal for a while, but so did designing. Ha, I hated designing before. Like, I had so much ideas, but I couldn't. My skills weren't letting me put it down on paper, and I don't remember when I started liking it as a thing that my hands could do, and I started appreciating the details more. I love details, man. You can't tell. So yeah, y'all still want some sweet designs from me? I still have one slot open for commissions. Please help me get a new phone. I want to play Genshin Impact. And I guess for more practical reasons, I haven't had a phone in months. It's honestly getting really weird now. Hey, well, yeah, you get my point. This is the only device I have now. Don't have anything else. But that's fine, I guess. I don't really go out that much to require a phone. That's why it took me this long to desire for a phone. And which is also why when I had money, I spent it on fucking Nendoroids. Imagine, I already had enough money to buy a phone back, how long was it? In June. There you go. I had enough money in June to buy a new phone, but I didn't do it. I bought Nendoroids because I said my phone is still working, uh, but it's not in top shape anymore. Yeah, it's not in top shape anymore. It was still working, but not in top shape. So I was just like convinced, like, I can bear this. I don't really play a bunch of games on my phone, and all I ever do on my phone is just write and notes and music when I'm washing plates. Literally all I ever used with it anymore. Uh, well, I did play some games. Like, it was working, okay? Uh, it wasn't just as updated as most of the OS of the newer phones, because I've owned that phone for 4 years. It had a cracked screen. Like, I have trouble opening booting it up. On the button thing was a bit loose. That's why. But like, well, it functions. It doesn't just suddenly die, you know. But then what happened. That's what happened. One day it suddenly died, and then it never opened again. Yeah, I don't I don't know. It just suddenly happened. I could even play Token Ranbo on it. That's literally the only game I played there, because that's also the only thing that I could run, because like most MOBA games require a higher OS. So but like I like I said back then, I wasn't into that yet. What a fucking liar, Cal. And then like I guess shortly after that happened, I got into Twisted Wonderland, and then I got sad because I couldn't play it because I didn't have a phone to play with, I guess. So I tried BlueStacks, doesn't work, so I was like, I can vibe with cultural osmosis. It's fine. It wasn't, because like shortly after also that, I got dragged into the hell that is Genshin Impact. Although I convinced myself like I'm okay with not playing this because I'm really bad at games like that. I had experience with PS4 games. For context, I don't own one. I just happened to play one at somebody else's house, and it was just like, why not try it? I don't really encounter one every day. Why not? Why not? Maybe it's just the game I played, or I'm just really that sucky at games. Like I just fucking panicked for like hour. I was screaming at somebody else's house. It was like control also controls too. I guess my eye hand coordination sucks, and that's weird for an artist using a tablet. Oh, and I'm not using a touchscreen tablet, mind you. It's just a normal Wacom. So that's like definitely a thing. And cow, it just is. Oh, so like yeah, I just like games. That's why also a reason I don't tell my peers that I play game. I like games, because like to them, a liking games must be equal to you're good at playing said games. And I'm just like, no, I just vibe here. I play so I can get a dose of serotonin. I don't play so I get all hyped and competitive. I do enough of that at school. Can I just like, I don't know, turn off my brain for 5 seconds at a game? So yeah. Also, I'm bad at following instructions. So if a game gave me an objective, I would just run around, which thankfully for Genshin allows you to do that. But I also saw that there's some time things there, and I'm just like, oh god, I'm not good at timed things. I panic easily. I've I've said. Well, I mean, it lets you do stuff over again, so it's not that much of a big deal. But like, yeah, if I ever play Genshin, it's not gonna be as competitive. Well, unless something prompts me to. I do get that thing sometimes, like with GBF. Like it's mostly a seasonal thing for me to get suddenly fixated on ranking stuff. Very chill. Mm, really do wish I get to play it on the new phone I'm getting. Play it properly, because like I heard it doesn't, depends on your phone. It doesn't run as a, as long as I get to play with friends, take weird pictures in game. Yeah, I'm cool with that. That'll make me happy. I'm scared for every update though, because I saw a map of that. And I'm just like, they're not even updated to the whole to the entirety of the map. How big of a RAM and space would you need for the fully updated game? Like, what the fuck even is? I guess it would be meant to be played on the PS4 and or PC by then, which I don't have. All I have is a MacBook laptop. And as you know, video games aren't very kind to Mac users. Ooh, which reminds me, I almost uh did a let's play. Still called that? What the fuck? Uh, I almost streamed or recorded this video game I was playing here, but like I wanted to enjoy it in my own time because it was a game that I felt really close to. And I've watched a playthrough of before 4 years before I actually played it. Uh, that's why I was like, okay, I'm playing this because I don't really remember much about it, but I do remember being very attached to it because I love the story and the way it was presented. So there's that. It was one shot. I really loved one shot, and I still do because it's such a nice game, and I'm glad I played it at my own time instead of just streaming it. But like, if you guys saw my if you guys just heard me playing it, it was just like me roaming around and screaming, "Where is the thing? Where is the thing to do the thing? What do I do next?" It's just, yeah. It would be. I think it would be very entertaining to anyone watching, but like painful to me, very. Uh, if I ever do play games, it's probably just going to be recorded instead of streaming. Because, like I said, I'm still not that, you know, very well versed in this thing. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. Goes like that. I didn't know. Why didn't the sketch say that? I don't know. The sketch lied to me. I color coded this already with base colors. How could I not? Yeah, fuck it. I don't care about the width anymore. Let's just say it like that. Hmm. Oof. Probably more than that. Oh, I wish it was more quiet. I wish it was. How do I say it? I wish my place was more quiet. This more often. Very rare to get things this quiet, even when I'm recording or stuff and covers. So hard to get a quiet time. I just have to randomly pause at times, wait for it to calm down, and then continue, and then repeat if something happens again. Oh god. Well, I think I picked the nice time because, like, during the daytime, yeah, it's very noisy. Uh, my workroom is literally just directly across the street, and a lot of noisy things pass there. I have a lot of noisy neighbors. Mm. Oh yeah, I don't know why I don't stream more often at this time. Maybe I think it's just because I think of it as my alone time. These hours up until two, like 11 or 12. This is the usual time. If someone voice calls me, just voice call until I get call my curfew allows me to. Until what time my curfew allows? Sorry, just got dunked there. Uh, so, eh, I really want to play more, do more collaborative things with my friends real time. Like mostly games, but yeah, this. For a person who doesn't interact with people that much, I do miss people. Also, Starbucks. I miss coffee. Just going to that place for a good reason. Yeah, I think I should. It's a triangle. Oh, oh my god, it's not a diamond. It will look like a diamond, but yikes, I'm so privy to this thing. Time consuming. I'm kind of perfectionist. More of the chaotic perfectionist. If it hits me, it's something that happens out of nowhere. 1 second, I get so privy with the details, and then the next, I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. Then yeah, things happen. Magic. So it usually gets triggered when I'm drawing details, and then when it's all over, when it's on the bigger stuff, like let's say pants, I just like, fuck it. I won't probably even render this because it's gonna get motion blurred or covered by the effects. Nope, I need to render that. Fine, it's all daijobu. Happened to the star here. Where is it? Where is the light source? Good question. Ooh, it's raining outside. Okay. Dogs. Ah, yes, also. Dogs when I'm recording. Not very nice. Also, not very easy to remove out of recordings. God. I don't think I should spend more time on that. That's very small. Uh, speaking utility, I guess. I haven't really been active. I haven't. I said I would keep a schedule, but I only maintained that before classes were a thing. I apologize for that. Just, yeah, mentally exhausted. I'll probably upload some covers in the holiday season. I have a bunch of recordings actually. I just don't upload them, or haven't mixed them, or haven't had art and or animation for them. Why, you may ask? Uh, I can, but like there's only so much of me, and there's only one Cal in this world. Can't duplicate myself. I'll probably just be exhausted at the end of any of those. So if I just like pour myself into art, the animation would probably be shitty as hell, and vice versa. If I do, uh, if I did the animation, I'm pretty sure with the art would be shitty. But I'm specifically talking about the Kini. I've already posted that on SoundCloud, but like not a lot of people follow me there, so I think not a lot of people have seen it. So I think I'd still post that on YT once I get the chance to. It's a really nice cover of mine. I'd like to think. A big step up from whatever the fuck I was doing before then. I managed to carry some harmonies. I checked a bunch of my tweets and I really like self-deprecating about my ability to harmonize. Just like now, you bastard, you can harmonize. You're just fucking lazy. Yeah, it takes me a bunch more time to harmonize. Like, it works. I can do it. Not as quick as I'd hope, but we all have our shortcomings. You can't be good at everything. Don't make me do math good and be. I wish I did my sketches much cleaner like this more often. I really appreciate it. Good job, Cal, for drawing it very neatly for this. You really should do more things neatly. Like sometimes I can't because I have to just let stuff out of your system. So I just sketch. If it's good enough to post, then I'll post it. If it's not, it stays in the dungeon forever. So yeah, I'm kinda tricking my brain into doing cleaner sketch, so I just have some content to post, even if it's just crumbs. I don't post art. I don't post covers. What am I now? A potato. That's what I am, or a rock, whatever. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Burp. Oh my god. What do we do with the lasers when it's there? I can speculate. I can literally just turn on my swatches. Why do I keep doing that? I need the blue off tone because it's reflecting off of his clothes. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm gonna just keep staring at the spikes anyway. Really? It doesn't have anything to rank? Cool. Cool then. Cause like why do I always compare JBF to Genshin? But like I guess it's the closest thing I can compare to in terms of what I've experienced. Yeah, I think JBF's the longest MOBA game that I've played and stuck to because like I've tried I've played Bamey and I didn't really stuck with it that well. Like yeah, I'm still in the fandom, but uh I don't really play the game anymore. I don't even remember my ID. All I remember is that I like Satan and Mammon. Out of context, cow. Yeet. Uh, yeah. I don't know. If it gets my attention and it stays, then it's doing a really good job. If it doesn't, then too bad. Maybe I could just do color grading later. Who cares? Uh, Spikies! So cool. Uh, Wait, I'm feeling the lag again. God. Oh yeah, also, I've been getting a lot of Clip Paint Studio ads, which I'm also thinking over, to be honest, because like I see so much good stuff about Clip Paint Studio. Very tempting, and to be honest, I'm trying the trial version. Uh Times. I have a thing about learning curves because I tend to just stick with something. And even though Photoshop has not really been kind to me, it is what it is. It is what I've used for 4 years now. Uh, Back when I didn't have a digital tablet, I also used the very limited version of Adobe Photoshop on iPad. It's nothing like the Photoshop here, so felt like a fucking cultural shock. It took me very long to get accustomed to. But I heard that you can import you can customize your layout, and you can import customized layout. So if I've seen someone who did a mock-up of Photoshop's layout, and I'm very eyes emoji at it because like that's really the only reason why I'm sticking with Photoshop. It's because it's what I'm used to. It would take me very long to finish anything if I just like switched out of nowhere. So I'm still trying to ease into Clip Paint Studio with the trial one that I have. And it's so far I think the most things I can say about it right now is like it's very similar to Medibang. But like I've only ever used Medibang for a limited time only. Like my laptop got corrupted slowly after that, and then I just like forgot to reinstall it, and then I never used it again. I mostly used Medibang for lining because it had pen correction and Photoshop didn't. It was a time where I still wanted those crip. Oh my god, those crisp line art style, which I couldn't really do in Photoshop because like the brush settings, it's the standard one is just very shitty, and it makes my hand look shaky, and it makes my wrist hurt if I try hard enough. Like yeah, when I try hard enough it looks good, but it makes my wrist hurt. I did have a phase like that. I had really crisp nice line art, but like it was very exhausting, so I just stopped. But on Medibang it was really smooth. Yes, what a missed opportunity. Oh, I get to paint his nails. I get to paint his nails. Ah, nails. Hey. Oh god, I love painting nails. Along with the entirety of the hand. I don't I don't say this to my peers, especially to newbie artists who like friend me or friends with me. I like drawing hands so much, it's unreal. Oh, it's like to beginner artists, I know I did. I was a beginner artist once. I hated hands. Hands don't make sense when you don't know what you're doing, and I still very much agree. There are still times where I just fall into this weird pit that I just suddenly forgot how to draw hands. When meanwhile I just keep looking at my older hand, like I did that. I'm pretty sure I could do more than that, and I'm just like, yeah, it happens sometimes. But I really love drawing hands, especially painting them, because it's like I don't know, it gives us so much feeling that next to my next to my favorite face, obviously mostly the eyes, uh it gives off this weird feeling. It's not horny, okay? Not. I just like maybe well I like drawing hands. It's just very the peak of artistic expression without saying anything. Very beautiful. I don't know when I started liking hands. I hated it like 5 years prior. I think when I started actually accepting a blend of my styles, because I was very fixated on having just one art style when I was younger. So like any deviation from what I wanted it to look like, even it looked nice, I would be very mad at myself. So when I started actually enjoying digital painting, uh, and I started painting something else besides faces up to the necks. Uh, yeah, that's I think that's where I started enjoying hands. I think people would enjoy hands too if they uh hold this once they actually know what they're doing. Cause like yeah, I didn't like doing this until I started understanding what the fuck I was. Oop! What on earth? それで目の前のすべてはぼやけては溶けていく奇で溢れて足りないや私の名前を呼んでくれた Yeah, just me randomly bursting into song in the middle of nowhere. Very cow. There's this funny thing that happened to me earlier. Oh, I said I was going to stream at a weekend. It's currently Sunday here, but I forgot that I had chores specifically assigned to me today. I was just like dead set on putting my head into the streaming mode. Uh, Also because I had to double check my setup, which I thankfully did, because like unplugging my mic right after I set up the configurations for the audio back in Thursday. Then I unplugged it. Fucked up some things. So thankfully I checked that before I started stream. It's fixed now, as you can see. Uh, so yeah, I had chores, and then I got dragged into a seminar today, academic seminar, mind you, and I was just like, why not? It was for uh a it's more of a awareness seminar on. It was really interesting about COVID, and a bunch of things that you'd think that are unrelated that are actually related to it. But anyways, yeah. After so instead of doing the chores that afternoon, I got dragged into an online seminar. So I had like less than 3 hours to finish the chore. I was supposed to do, and I haven't even taken a shower by then. So, rush things. I needed to wash. I needed to do laundry. Uh, and a bunch of our appliances are very old, so it's either they don't work as fast and they're not very efficient. So like, yeah, you get it. So, I accidentally neglected the refilling the water for uh, the washing machine, and then uh, I just remembered right after I came from the bathroom, and it was just like the washing machine was overflowing, and panic. It was overflowing, and I was like, oh shit. And then right after that, once I was drying the first set of clothes and loading the new ones, I opened yeah, I opened the machine, and then it started spinning. And then I looked at the pile of clothes on the other side of the room. I was like, that's not right. Why is that pile still there? It should have been in the washing machine. And it turns out, it's been already 2 minutes since the washing machine was spinning with nothing in it. It was just spinning. I was like, I forgot to put the clothes in. Oh no. It's just water spinning around, you know? Ugh. But yeah, I finished it now. I'll just do the rest tomorrow. Just need to hang it. Uh, forgot to put right. Uh, ooh. Ow. I think they should be more pink than. Oh no, no, purple or. Oh, what? Bollocks. Uh, Watching this stupid tone, dumbass. Aw, sorry, I ran out of things to say. I ran out of things to say. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, this one. I heard this was supposed to be skin showing, not just like gold plates and stuff. Well, I don't know. I'm just looking at it, and yeah, it is. Oh my god. What on earth? Kaya, you're weird. You're wearing such weird clothes, and that's fine. But it's weird. Clothes don't time, but like people have broken it down. Okay, I'll forgive you. This turns out well. I think it might be my favorite piece of the year. If it's not, then it's still Mikazuki, who shares the same voice actor as Kaya's JP voice actor. Ooh, ooh. Oh, if I'm right. Color time again. Ide. Hooey. Uh, I've been streaming. We're gonna know. Nuts. God, my laptop is holding up. Are you holding up, laptop? It just has so much patience. Clean up. Oh, that's decent. Just really ran out of things to say. I'm so sorry. How did the shading happen there? Get it. Are you? Not the lyrics. Da 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 Kaeya. You, you love music. So ba choo choo. No, that doesn't work like that. Close enough. Oh, this is nice. I might stream again. No. Oh my god, how does this work? Um, Spiky, spiky things. This should. Yep. Satisfied with. Oh yeah, the blue under. God damn it. Getting it. Huh. Ooh. What? The brush too small. something. Something that's bothering me, and I don't know what it is. Uh, yeah, it is. Found it. Paying attention to fucking trivial thing. It is fun. We go down, baby. We go down. Left some overlays here. I actually don't think I need to do much rendering bottom because it's covered by a bunch of stuff or blurred out of existence. Who knows? Is that and why is it that one birthing? No. Next stream might be a commission stream just to balance it out since I think I tend to do it alternatively and I think I'll do that once I finish this. I don't like doing finished anymore. I tend to just leave them not done and that makes me sad because like leave them and a piece of shit I am. Oh, I still need to. Hey, I can just copy paste this. God, the lag is real. Should probably do something about not being able to see chat. This. I only have a dual screen setup, so I'm gonna bat an eye about that. Just itch. To do more vibrant colors in the future. Uh, I've done some very colorful stuff recently, but and I can't really show it yet because like, it's the super secret project in my bio. It's a project where I'm trying to out branch out different things in regards to art. Not just an art based project. I don't really want to say it because every time I say that, it ends up bad. So it's the super secret project. Not gonna say it. Just that I've been experimenting very vibrant colors there, and I'm very happy with it. Why is it so small? Why is it not? I can do that. What's going on? Coordinating with me. Dark and spots. What is wrong with you? Uh, there you go. I need to render this a bit more. It's too rough for a metal texture. Let's hope I don't forget about that. I probably won't review about these. Ugh. I do hope the environment is this quiet every time I stream and record. God. Try to do speed paint again? No promises. Do occasionally try to draw within a day. Probably going to be less rendered than what it usually is, and that's fine. As long as I feel like I'm output process. Oh, Daijobu. Daijobu. Also, I'm still surprised no one has caught on to the uh multilingual pun I put in my card. One has called me out for that yet. There's also that if you're I don't know where the fuck I picked it up. It's just really funny to me. Yeah, I can totally do that. I think it should be like that. Yeah, I know it should be gradient. Whatever. It, no, I'm not. I'm not like that. Okay, gonna. Do I have anything? Is future projects? Already told about the super secret project. If I can say about that without spoiling too much. I don't really have we don't really have a set date for this. It's just something that's gonna come out one of these days if it gets finished. Like if we feel like putting out the what the fuck putting out the whatever we uh it's a collaborative project and somebody else about some supernatural stuff. It may or may not be dating sim, but it would be so much more to that if it would be uh I would be in charge of the art and the characters. I'll do some of the writing while my friend does more of the characterization part and moral support because I tend to lose patience with these kinds of things. There's that. Romance options. How many of them are there? Four. I'm very excited to do the designs because like I have not done their design. I've just done character poses. Uh, I've done research on clothing inspiration. I just fucking daydreamed about it. That's what we did. Talk about it and we haven't. Uh, I've done some concept art. Very vibrant. I love it. I love it to the hell and back. But I need to make some changes about some things. Like I don't my goldfish brain doesn't remember what we agreed upon and I just like went off a tangent. So I have to fix some stuff. Uh but overall it's more of a passion project, so I don't think I'll be announcing anything about it unless it's concrete. We can procure something concrete about it. Because for now, it's just really this weird amalgamation of stuff we've done. Ah, and about the game that I've been working on with a few people, I've decided to own it. Uh, for I don't know, for an indefinite time. I would still love to do it someday, maybe just by myself or depends on whatever. Because I've done some amount of effort. Things happen. I just don't feel the same way about it as when I started it, and it's hard to carry out into my work when everything I do on it feels like a chore more than the fun thing that it should be, a hobby. I don't think it should feel like that. So I've decided to stop on it to work on other things that can lift my mood and or give me income. It's the sad world we live in. We need to make money. Uh, and it's not that I'm saying that I enjoy missions. I just get stressed sometimes about the deadline, but oh fuck, it's not fur. This is stupid cape. Okay, where was I? As I was saying, it's not that I'm saying that I don't like doing commissions. In fact, I actually love it because it helps me do things that I wouldn't otherwise do out of my own volition. Nice, like being able to draw other people's characters, being able to sign for them. It's really nice. I like it. I just really get dragged down by the time constraint. Like sometimes just thinking about finishing it tires me. It's again, it's not about hey there. Yeah, just not about the commission itself. It's just thing I get tired more of things now, even about the things that I like doing. So hello, Zoe Iris. I have a clue of who you are, but I'm not. Hello. Uh, I yeah. Let's keep going. What else do I talk about? I don't talk about talked about. Well, I guess I do want to be within this year. I want to be able to uh procure some more original illustrations, maybe OCs. I have a bunch that I've been meaning to draw in my usual style, the rendered one, the fully uh things that I usually post for fan art. Cause like I haven't done that in a while. God, stop! It's not fur. Stop shading it like that. Oh my god. God. Cause like they're the same fucking color. I forgot it. It's not fur. It's his stupid ass cape, and it looks the same. Oh my god. Uh, yeah, especially on a.k.a. a.k.a. is, I think, first OC I've done anything on besides their initial sketch. I made an animation of him, albeit real wonky and just quick for a quick practice. I really love what I did with their design because it's very fulfilling. I I got to put out what was originally in my head into paper, which is a very rare thing that happens, and most of the time it would go improve or just like you'd go and be okay with it. But like I actually got what I had in my head for this. And I really loved how his design turned out. He's very, maybe I'd stream talking about more of my OCs. Like a bunch of them, even a bunch of them that I haven't drawn. Uh actually posted the gallery of my OCs uh, in Twitter uh back then. Wait, I can literally show you guys. Uh because I have posted the link, but I don't think a lot of people have seen the the time of which I posted it. I did a poll uh if you guys wanted to see my OCs, a gallery of my OCs rather, and so I did. Hey, little cat, stop bothering me. Okay, so there. I just compiled all of the OCs I've had. I what do you mean in? Uh, OCs I've illustrated so far. Digitally, I have a bunch more. Traditionally, they don't have a I'm too lazy to put it here yet. So okay, please. Well, we can literally just talk about my OCs now. Well, there's uh, here's EIA. Here's the dude I was talking about. Um, they're in this group. When I make OCs, it's usually by groups. I rarely make just one, and it's just them in that particular thing in my head. Uh, there would only be a few of those, which would be Yuto and I think Lindell. But even Lindell, uh, they have people in their thing. Yuto, uh, they were originally just him, but of course you had to make characters in order to grow other characters, you know? So, whatever. EIA, he looks very reminiscent of Merlin from Fate Grand Order, but I wouldn't say that I ripped off his design. Maybe the hair got a bit vibe. Like, is Takahiro Sakurai gonna voice him? Heck yeah! I can definitely say that. But also, I went ham with the details here and the color. I love it so much. It's literally what I had in my head. Though when I posted this, the description I put it out on the tweet was a bit wonky. I was nearing my curfew and I just wanted to post this, so I just like wrote what was on top of my head, with forgetting that I already had an existing lore for him. So that's why I didn't put it here. That so uh he's a dragon. That's literally all I have to say for now. Uh, that's his original form. How big that is, I cannot say. It could be like as small as Venti's original form, or like huge ass real Chinese dragon big. I can't say, but like, uh, for general information, he represents. He's like, the representation of seasonal winds, not just wind. He brings. Oh shit, the seasonal winds. That's why like the initial drawing I had for him is just leaves. Uh from here spring and then summer autumn, and I guess I can't put snow in here, so it's just white background. That's snow. These were pre-made brushes by me. I can't believe I finally got to use some of my old brushes that I made. Well, these ones, everything in the autumn were hand-drawn by me. Because, like, I just realized I didn't have any autumn leaves. I should have made that into a brush, but I was like, oh, fuck it, just draw. The canvas brush was, I downloaded it somewhere. I think it's by Pixel Stains. It's a canvas brush textures. It's a pack. I think it's like 5 brushes. Yeah. They gave their their dragon form is definitely inspired by Chinese mythology, but the vibe I gave off here is definitely more Celtic. Celtic? Celtic. Uh Maybe it's a mix of both. I don't really remember. I remember being inspired by Celtic mythology definitely. But like the gold things plus the red and a bit of some, is that jade blue thing, was is definitely Chinese inspired. Especially these things. So yeah. We're just really going off on a tangent. We're going to talk about my OCs. Um God. Who else? I can't talk about this yet. I really can't. Just you can look at them. You can look at them. There you go. Like I haven't posted them, but I'm not going to talk about them yet. These two, on the other hand, they were made individually, but like over time, I think I just grouped them into one group. Also, the group I was talking about with a.k.a. is with Dea and Shin. They're in their own little universe. Well, these two are also in their own universe, along with Okita's cousin, Neri. I think I'm going to pronounce it that. Yeah. Uh, Okita. Let's talk about Okita. This wasn't meant to be an OC because it was my persona for MSCV, and I was like, the what do you call that? The design. I don't want to scrap the design because we didn't make past R1, and I was just like, I love the design I made for Okita. It's very. I feel like if Cal was more evil and bleached their hair, yeah, this is it. It is. I love it. Love it so much. It has so much Gentaro vibes. You won't believe it. Uh, and the palette also. It's just so fucking evil. It just exerts the Kitsune vibes that I've longed to exert on my on my own persona. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner, but guess where we are now. Yes, and yes, the mask here, I took it from Okita's design and I incorporated it into my OC. In my PFP now, and the chibis at my banner and oh everywhere. Oh, there it goes. Um, yeah, but generally, I just had Gentaro in mind for here, but like eviler. For the hair, I really love the hair. I was doing a pick-through for this because I don't really know what I had in mind, and then I just went off. uh, and then this was unintentional, but the palette for the eyes and the hair resembles so much of Tsurumaru from what do you call that? Tokenraku. God. So I guess Saitosoma would voice them. Yep. Saitosoma or me, probably. They sound like me. Uh, this was a time where I was still scared of doing patterns. Like, I drew this first before I drew this. That's why suddenly their belt has a pattern. But like overall, I think the red, what do you call this? What is this? Haori? It's not a Haori jacket. I'll just call it a jacket. The red jacket I think would be fit. Ah, fuck me. Would the Asayagata pattern would have fitted the jacket. Cause like I think it's too plain. Or that's just me. I got in suddenly bolder with patterns recently. I just slapped them everywhere I could. And also, that I don't know what possessed me. Why is there so much layers of clothing? Like one for the black inside. Oh, the black inside thing is definitely Gentaro's, and then the white inner thing. I just like corsets. If I remember correctly, I said on Twitter the theme for our group is Victorian. And then since I did mine first, I figured, hey guys, wouldn't you mind if we mixed Oriental with Victorian? And since we're already doing a dark theme, why not just like match it? And they said, okay. So yeah, it suddenly became a Victorian Oriental theme. Yes, Japanese clothing with corsets. Heck yeah. Uh, really all I have for Okita. You can visit this. I posted it on my Twitter. I can post it again later if you guys want. Hmm. I rarely get to talk about my OCs besides their design. What else? Well, I'm not gonna talk about this because like everything I have to talk about is literally already here. And this has like a very funny backstory, so I'll save that for another time. So let's talk about ooh. Let's talk about these two. No. These people. Okay, I'm not gonna click on any of them, but as you can see, it's a very different style from what I have now. And it's really funny because this style only ever occurred for this project. Like I never ever used this style again outside of this game. So it's just like I developed an art style for a game. That's literally it. And I can't say I hate it. I actually love it because it's a very it's lined, but it's also softer, and uh I didn't think I was able to draw like this. And characters, uh they also came out the way I had them in head. These people are from a game that I've done for Nanoreno in 2019. Yeah, sorry, I'm mixing up dates. It's called Lumisan. It's a Filipino word for, I guess the best translation will be departed or the departed. Uh, it's a very old game. it's it's made under Renpi. Uh, I don't know. I just got possessed to suddenly learn coding and then do it. It's a game. It's not very brilliantly stated in the game, but it's like a mystery thing. The setting is very Filipino, as you can see with their names. I didn't even give this one a name. It's just literally elder sister in Filipino. Oh wow, her head cut off. Yeah. Uh, this one's my favorite, and everyone's favorite also apparently. He looks like and I got it right because he looks like what would a Filipino heartthrob in high school would look like. This one's just Sabro ripoff. I'm so sorry. Even the fucking personality, it's just Sabro ripoff. The jacket, it's just Sabro. I was like in the height, at the peak of my hip mic face back then. Uh, these two, they're related. His elder sister is this one, and these are his best friends. Uh, we're not talking about this. He's just question mark, question mark. Play the game if you want. I'm not stopping you. But it's very short, and I don't remember. I did such a good job on the build up, but like the time constraint, I think, or like I don't remember if I was just lazy. I cut off at a really bad time, and it just like that sucked. And I never really got around to working to it again because that was very exhausting. uh It was very fulfilling, yeah, because like I did all of that in a span of a month. I did backgrounds for the first time. I did coding for the first time. I did music for the first time, and then I was used to drawing character sprites back in my unspeakable Hetalia days. Uh, I did I did lots of sprites for fan games, so I'm used to it. But like I've never done backgrounds before. Uh, and then coding also for Renpai. 'Cause I've tried my hands at RPG Maker games, and they don't really require a lot of coding. You just gotta click buttons, app shit. So yeah, maybe someday if I get. That's literally always what I say for any project. Someday, but it's better than not taking it again. Personally, like her design. I don't know where I got this idea from, but she's very pretty. Uh huh. These two don't have an image yet, but hi, that's how you pronounce it. It's literally just chair, but rearranged. This is how I name things. I'm so sorry. But it's Kai. This the angel with the crowbar OC that I've been talking about on Twitter. I haven't drawn him. It's gonna be a dude. I was like just vibing one afternoon, and then while I was washing dishes, I think I got hit with an idea to draw an angel with a red crowbar. So I don't know, maybe it's just GBF Sandals one coming back to haunt me or something. But like they'd probably be a hitman or something. They'd have a holy gun or a holy crowbar. I don't really know. This one though, uh they're paired probably a guy also, I think. Aki Rosenweid. Did I just use a French first name and the German last name? God, the naming schemes, it's so awful. They're supposed to be paired with another character, which I don't remember the name of. It's in the notes of my now deceased phone, so I can't really open it. It's gonna be like a prince and knight duo, but like not in a romantic way, I guess. More of a shenanigans thing. I don't really know what they'd look like yet, because I drew the knight and I just realized it's just gender bent Percival from GBF, so I kind of scrapped it. And yeah, whatever. These three, Rev, and Elise. Ree and Rev don't have last names because they're orphans. I really love the design for Ree. I wish I could have followed up more on this. I also like the style in which I drew this. But it's literally just opacity down by 20%, I guess. So it's like the color for opacity is 80%. I think this was a time where I didn't know how to. I didn't know you could use multiply on your line art to make them stand out more. So these three belong to the biggest and longest running project I have in my head. Because like I don't really know what to do with it. It's just a really long story with the most thought out things, but also the most chaotic things. Uh, it has very much like Lord of the Rings vibe. When I was still into high fantasy a lot, hence the weird ass medieval clothing. Mm, I've had it since I was uh, 4 years ago. I've drawn maps, I've drawn magical systems, I've drawn uh languages and spells for it, but it never really got anywhere. And it's fine, I still have it. I don't really know what I'm doing with that. This one was supposed they were supposed to be in a web comic at the time where I was still motivated to do comics right after I discovered I can actually do them at a very short time. In a certain style, of course. They're boyfriends, Your Honor. This is the ghosted one. I don't know. I don't know if people still remember it. Uh, he's just dopo. This dude's just dopo. Very dopo inspired. And I think this design is his design is based from Mafuyu? Was that his name? From Given. But I don't think his personality is that much like his. Also him, he just looks like a different colored saddle fun. Look at him. Oh, his color is just different. Oh my god. He really is just but yeah, he's a blushy boy. Kinda self-projected in here. He's a you can see in the description if you visit it. But god, do I need more female OCs? Speaking of, we can talk about Dea. Dea, I like I said earlier, is related to not related. They're in the same world as a.k.a. The reason that their colors are similar is because she entered a pact with a.k.a. And got possessed. I love the tattoo designs for this. I love the tattoo designs for this. So bad. Uh-huh. Look at it. Very nice. Also, I'm aware that her hair is very reminiscent of Princess Celestia from My Little Pony. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's pretty. Also, that which reminds me I need to draw more dark-skinned characters. They're so pretty. Why is this the thumbnail I picked for shit? This one is the one that I talk the most about because he's the cat boy. He's the cat boy. He's the cat boy of the OC family. Apparently I named that species Nigari for some reason. His character definitely changed. But I guess I could I always said he was like a bad boy, playful type. But I changed that to just being a dumb, flustery boy. Like, maybe he could put this up as a front, and I don't know why. I just wanted to draw teeth back then. But yeah, I guess the real life mythology counterpart would be a Bakaneko or a. I think I put it there. A Senari, was it? Oh, a Nekomata and a Senari. He spiraled off my addiction for cat boys, but whatever. I also like his hair. I just conjured him up at 2 a.m. once. I was supposed to be asleep, but I just drew him. I was just like, fuck this. I want a cat boy. I want a cat boy. And that's about it. Mika, he has his they. Can't say it's a he. Because this is the MC of the game. The player is supposed to be whatever as Mika. I really like this, but I want to continue it. Look at this. Look at this concept. I want to continue it, but like things happen. I'm just things dragging me down. I'll be able to continue it one day. Promise. No, don't promise. That's not bad. I'll come back to it. Just not in the foreseeable future. Somewhere over there. I really like the concept I've made for this game, and it holds a place. It has it holds some real life meaning to it. That's why I just can't let go of it. I'm a very sentimental person. Oh, look at that! It's so cute. I don't draw chibis a lot. So cute. Also, I love their hair. Can I have that hair? I want to cut my hair. But anyway, I think I should end the stream now. Well, if you look at the time, it's 11:43, and I still want to read the book before I go to sleep. uh, I yeah. um I should hopefully be finished by next week if I don't get dumped by more work from school. Uh, 'Cause I've recently gotten more free time because I finished this recent project that I was in. I'm very excited to see that come out. I worked for designs for that. I've shown previews of it before, of the designs that I worked at. Mm, I don't think I can say it here, but it's going to be for a collab. I didn't sing for it, but I did make the designs. I'm very excited to see it out. It won't probably be soon, but I'll let you guys know when it's out. I'll scream about it when it's out. I really love what I did there. And I'm just so happy to be able to work on that project. And I'm so happy. I'm glad. I'm happy. Wow, that the organizer specifically contacted me because they wanted my design in there, and that just meant so much to me. Uh, if I don't finish Kaeya, you could probably expect Kai. You could probably expect Kai's visual being out soon. Kai or Kaeya. Kai or Kaeya. Oh, Aztec. Yeah. ABC, you're right. Uh, Aztec for what do you call that? Is it Lindell? Yeah. Uh, thank you so much for the people who came by. This had 17 playback. Uh, you can still watch this after it's done. So, uh, thank you for coming for the stream and just watching me ramble for a bit about drawing and a bunch of other stuff about my OCs. We'll try to get more things happening here. Probably music. I want to be able to read the chat while I'm drawing, but I really don't have a separate device or a separate monitor, so if like anyone has an idea how to do that, please let me know. I'm just like fucking googling shit. Uh I don't know if Google can still help me with this one. I actually tried to put the chat on the OBS itself, but like for some reason on this specific stream, it wasn't working when I was doing a test stream where it was just myself. It was working, but right before I started it, it's like it's not working the way I wanted it to work. We'll see what I can do. Maybe I can bring out a better layout than just my chibi version of me at the bottom of the screen, or who knows? Do you guys like it better like that? I don't want a two VTuber setup because I think that's more suited for like the gaming things, and as y'all know, I don't game that much. So yeah. Oh, do I have anything else? Yeah, just thank you in general. Uh, hope to stream more, just give more content again. Maybe this holidays, who knows? Maybe I'll bring out that bikini cover that I've had. Maybe I'll do a different cover. Uh, speed paint stream. Who knows? Anyway, goodbye and thank you so much for coming by. Bye.